Hello and welcome to this episode, where we're going to talk about a physical combat sport that involves fighting using fists. Boxing is that sport. It takes a lot of hard work, training, and experience to make it as a famous boxer. If you want to be professional, famous and competent boxer, you may do it by following these guidelines. Beginning training now can help you achieve your goal of becoming a competent boxer by improving your strength, stamina, and techniques. Get in touch with a gym or trainer who can help you improve your skills and abilities. Look for coaches and other trainers who can teach you about the sport and mentor you. They will go over their training methods, expenses, and hours. Ask him about his experience training boxers and if he has ever participated in the sport. Learn about the staff and observe the environment. If the prospect of it makes you squeal with joy, you should go for it. Inquire without a doubt if you have any questions. Find out what they recommend and what kind of training you might benefit most from. What hours do they usually work? Which colleagues would you want to work with? How are you going to meet everyone? Make sure you understand the implications completely before enrolling. Obtain a license. You need a license from the state or jurisdiction in which you want to compete as a boxer. One of the prerequisites is often a successful physical examination. Each boxer who earns a boxer's license has been thoroughly screened, is psychologically and physically ready for the rigors of the sport, is in peak fighting condition, and has been connected with the ideal promoter. A good place to start is by fighting in amateur bouts so that you may improve your record. Promotion companies and sponsors will be increasingly interested in you as you acquire experience and victory. Recruit a promoter. Promoters set up and publicize paid boxing events. They may assist in locating potential opponents and securing combat contracts. Consistent practice is essential if you want to develop your boxing abilities and become a great fighter. One way to achieve this goal is to work with a trainer to create a regimen that includes both supervised and unsupervised training sessions, including sparring with other fighters and independent practice. Getting to the top as a competent boxer calls for a lifelong commitment to training. The only way to be at the top of your game is to always work on improving your abilities and maintaining a healthy body and mind. Get started with some rigorous exercise. It is recommended that you do these exercises 3 to 4 times a week for a total of 90 minutes. Doing 20 minutes of sit-ups and push-ups, 20 minutes on a stationary cycle, and 30 minutes of running would be a solid boxing-based exercise. 10 minutes of jump roping and 10 minutes of punching bag work or, if feasible, actual human contact might round off the workout. You shouldn't have any trouble completing a 3-mile run. Add in some more exercises like sit-ups, push-ups, bag work, and jumping rope. Time yourself to see how long you can go before you become tired. When training or sparring, it is a must that you use protective equipment like gloves, a helmet, and a mouthguard. In order to avoid injury during exercise, it is important to warm up and stretch beforehand. Decide on which boxing gym to join. You should look for one that is recognized for producing competent boxers and is associated with a major national boxing organization. Do not waste your time at a gym just because they offer boxing courses if you want to take this seriously. You should go to a boxing-specific gym, and potentially other martial arts. Verify that they are a member. You should visit a club that attracts a diverse crowd of people. You should start sparring with other individuals as you strengthen your abilities. Because of the variety of skill levels represented in the group, there will always be someone to train with and learn from as you progress. Training your stamina will benefit you much. Yes, this does refer to the ability to maintain a steady heart rate for an extended period of time. Endurance in the thighs. Great boxers have active legs. In the most inconvenient of times, sometimes in the tiniest of moments. Your legs will feel like cement after all that battling. Leg endurance may be improved by exercises like jumping rope. Resistance to fatigue in the shoulders. When your shoulders are tired, you can't fight or defend yourself effectively. If your shoulders are out, you won't be able to accomplish much of anything. In other words, hit the speed bag often and train your arms to last. Familiarize yourself with the basics. Before starting to train with a coach, you should have at least a basic knowledge of boxing and the terminologies. Although you don't have to be an expert, you should be somewhat familiar with the topics covered in the club. Here are a few instances. Jab. This is boxing's busiest blow. One just leads with their dominant hand and punches their opponent in the chin, the hand of the forward foot. Cross. Your dominant hand should be used to deliver this blow. You may call that a knockout blow. The movement mimics a horizontal movement across your plane and requires just a little rotation of the body. Uppercut. The target of this blow is the solar plexus or the chin of your opponent. It's a devastating finishing move that's delivered at close range. Hook. This short hook to the side is executed by extending the elbow and swinging the arm outward. Southpaw. I'm looking at a left-handed boxer here, either naturally or converted. They do everything backwards compared to what a regular combatant would do. It's like they're fighting on top of one another due to their disparate stances. Fighters on the inside and the outside. The outside fighter like to maintain his distance and throw a jab. Inside fighters are the ones that go right up in there and throw uppercuts. If you do some research and ask around, you will likely locate the establishment that is widely regarded as the finest of its kind in the region. Likely, you won't have any second thoughts about which organization to join. Large cash incentives dependent on the boxer's level and popularity are some of the financial perks of boxing. Additionally, boxing is a massive industry with vast advertising possibilities and several revenue generators. Therefore, boxing should be recognized as an actual business with all the variables and aspects that such an enterprise entails. Keep in mind that it takes time and dedication to reach your dream of being a professional boxer. Hard work and dedication, however, are necessary to achieve success in this challenging and rewarding sport. Thanks for your time. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Goodbye.